What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the ANR Weekly. I'm your host, Elvin. We got a great show today. Mondays are a drag, but we're going to end Monday off with a bang. I'm glad to have everybody join us live. And if you're listening to us, thank you for listening. And let's get started. So I got to bring in my guy. He's a little upset. He didn't win an Emmy last night because his shower singing skills are awesome. Do you sing in the shower? Yeah, you do. You sing in the shower. You rap in the shower, too. And then you get a knock on the door. Hurry up! You're using the hot water.
No, if she just accepts the fact that I just stay in the bathroom for like an hour.
I just need some Taylor Swift songs in the shower. That's all. Oh man, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We don't get to talk. We text each other back and forth.
Yeah,
but we don't actually get to talk so much. So this is our chance to like annoy each other for an hour or so.
Yeah, I'm not a phone guy, so this is
I'm a phone guy. You're not a phone guy.
This is the most communication.
I'm the opposite of you.
I'm barely a text guy too. Like I'm
are you? What are you mind talking?
Like,
what else is there? How else do you communicate? Or do you not want to communicate with me?
No, it's not that. It's just like I get busy, like either drawing or playing like PS5.
Well, the important things in life. Rather than communicate with people. Oh, we got something here. GL says you just called the Emmy Grammys the Emmys. So sorry,
get out of here.
Grammys. Yeah, I don't even care, to be honest with you.
that was the.
The funny thing is, I said nothing to my wife yesterday about the award, so she forgot about it too, and I got to watch whatever I wanted in the afternoon. It was awesome. I'm gonna try to do it with the Oscars, but I think she's gonna figure that one out. Someone's gonna tell her, "Hey, it's Oscars just tonight. Make sure you watch it." Our friend Chris is here. Good evening,
Ryan. I have to like mentally prepare for you, Ryan. That's why.
No, just mentally ignore him.
No.
What's up? My boy Cowabunga Dude's in the house. And then, and then we have Mr. Hey, pay attention to me.
Because I don't use I talk to Ryan on Discord sometimes, but I don't use it a lot. So we'll be chatting.
He will just randomly message.
Yeah, that's yeah, he's not wrong. But it's like I have to be like,
this is exactly D.
And I'm like, do I have to like prepare for Ryan's like jabs? Like he'll be nice and then he'll throw in a quick jab. Like, oh god.
Have to watch the rest. That's one award show I will watch gladly.
Yeah, you don't like it's on. You don't like the glorifying of Hollywood and like
it's the best because it lets them
Razzies you like, but you don't like the glorifying ones. You don't like the Emmys and the
I don't care for the red carpet nonsense. Yeah, I don't care for any of that. It's a bunch of fakes in there anyways half the time. All right, man, let's get going here. We got a lot of get stuff to get into. So, your favorite part of the show.
Sorry,
it's the ANR dad joke. Yay! Woo! Woo! Okay, so if you're new here, welcome. If you want to know how to play along, those of you who have remembered or not remembered and forgotten, hashtag dad if you think today's or this week's dad joke is great. Hashtag sad if you think this week's dad joke is not so great. You can let us know on Instagram at ANR Universe on Instagram, X. Let us know if this week's dad joke was good. And if you're listening to our podcast, you can still play along. You can let us know. We'd love to hear back. And if you got a good joke, hit us on the Instagram, let us know, and we'll give you credit for the dad joke that you give us. It has to be within what we talk about and can't be graphic or way out there. So something fun, nothing crazy. Yeah, and Ryan, you're not going to give us any of those jokes. He's bad. He's X'd away. Are you ready? Here we go, man. You get ready with that button to give me that thumbs up.
All right. Let me prepare the booing. 1 second here.
All right. Okay. Here we go. What's the difference between... Oh, wait. I already said it wrong.
Well, they're off to
Oh, yes.
There we go. Right on point.
No. There was another dad joke that I'm going to say for next week. But here's another one here. Okay. What does Michael Jackson love to do when he's on a holiday?
I have no idea where this is going. What does he like to do, Elvin?
Ski.
Now,
I have to really erase that.
I like the imitation, but like...
Oh, come on.
Move this man.
What's wrong with you?
There's a lot of tomatoes thrown at me.
What's wrong with you?
Ski.
So stupid.
Come on, that was good. All right, I'll let myself out.
Please do.
All right. Well, if you think you do a better dad joke, let me know, people. Send them in, and I'll give you credit. And if D laughs, that means you did a good joke.
I laugh when I'm embarrassed too, secondhand. So I don't know if that counts.
Is that why you laugh every time we go out shopping?
No, I mean I'm euphoric when we go shopping.
Okay. Every time I see you at GameStop, you just laugh.
Yeah, like this guy again.
You cackle and run away.
This guy again.
Well, hey, don't throw the tomatoes. Come on, that's good for spaghetti.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm so sorry. Speaking of, want to give a shout out to Liam. Liam says his dad told me that he wears our ANR shirt, one of our ANR shirts. He wears the Mighty Morning show, which is on hiatus for a little bit right now, but we have the Mighty Beaver on there, and he wears it proudly. So I appreciate you, Liam, for doing that. And when we get our new merch stuff coming in, I'm going to get you a choice of a hat or a shirt you want from one of these cool things that Dee's going to design for us.
Get the chicken next.
Yeah, we can get him a chicken.
Okay.
Well, let him choose. Not, for you, though, only, Liam, not for your dad. He's YouTuber User Junior. That's what his dad told me. All right, man. Let's get into what we watched and what we got. Go for it, man.
Watch Ted after you recommended it.
What'd
I
you
like
think?
it. I like it.
It's good, right?
That guy does a good Wahlberg impression. Like the mannerisms and his dialect. Like,
yeah,
I was like, oh.
wicked pack, man. Good to the pack.
It's just so much Boston. I love it. Tried Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay. I want to unpack this with you. Let's maybe put it to the end.
Okay.
Don't say anything yet. We'll
I only
talk
watched
about
one
that.
episode.
I watched the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, I want to hear what you think about it and if I should continue and if like me and Jess should watch it.
Okay. We'll talk about it at the end. Okay. What else?
I didn't know where to place this, but I watched this bad boy. He-Man Revolution.
I was in a good mood till you brought it up.
Did you?
I'm going off on a rant, and I don't want to do that right
like
now.
that's a topic though, and we're gonna.
Should I go on a rant because I'm
yeah,
not
because I'm personally okay with it.
Okay, so we're doing this right now.
Well, we can.
I guess we're doing this. We're doing this.
Do it. We'll pick that. That's the first topic then, or
yeah, let's maybe throw that in the first because we're gonna be doing this then. Okay.
So I watched that, and as for what I got, more pre-orders came in. Wonder Woman.
Dude, this is the best Wonder Woman figure ever made.
I'm using
it's
her.
It's better than the Mezco one that we have.
I'm using her for fodder, strictly fodder. But I like this is a very basic figure. As I mentioned last week, I'm more picky and choosy with domestic. So this was just a pre-order that came in. There's nothing future-wise that I foresee pre-ordering, but if a spider like Ben Reilly, I want like the Scarlet Spider. So I'll do stuff like that.
It's more of a disappointment than hate.
Yeah, I'm curious so why.
For 2024.
Here's the Mezco one. Here's the Hasbro one.
Okay, you have to pick one. Which one is it?
Her for accessories, obviously.
No, just the body.
The body? She has double jointed elbows, so she wins.
Right? All they had to do is just do the double jointed hand, and then that's it.
That would have been perfect.
But
they basically have the same articulation. This one is just cleaner. Obviously, it's a Mezco, so it's cleaner, more detailed.
It also costs 5 times the amount.
Yeah, but maybe not the same articulation because her torso is hindered by her armor, where she has
easy.
What it is? What is it? Oh, tomatoes.
No, you had to click that one out of all the messages that we're getting. You had to click that one. Get out of here.
I was backtracking, and then of course the pieces I'm building void.
Look, it's Coca-Cola gummy.
They what are they?
Coca-Cola gummies.
Oh, the Coca-Cola gummies, yeah.
Oh man.
That's about it. The only things left were like MDLX pre-orders, Bandai pre-orders, just nothing.
The pre-orders, they haven't showed up yet.
Yeah, so unfortunately,
let's talk about when they get here. Speaking of not showing up, Mezco's still not showed up yet for Fantastic Four. Meanwhile, every store you're
not getting that.
The nation has it already at their stores, but Mezco can't deliver mine from their own warehouse.
You could have just bought it like locally.
No, I could have bought it. Thanks.
Locally, man.
Thanks. Yes. Thank you, D.
I'm in the situation where I bought a figure from like it's a reseller, so it's an online shop. Bought the figure. Both they gave me the wrong arms. They're 2 left arms, and then the paint sucked. So I messaged the guy and I'm like, hey, so like, what are we gonna do about this? Because you obviously have to recoup your money from the seller, like the company itself that made the toy. And I'm like, I'm gonna give you a week. This company is notorious for bad customer service.
Oh, why did you buy from them?
No, I didn't buy from them. I bought from this store so I can get my money back because I could because they actually replied.
The company that makes the item is notorious.
Okay, it sucks. So you can buy directly from that company, which sucks, or you can buy from the resellers like Big.
And it's not Mezco?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It is.
Darn
yeah. So I was just like, hey, so as you are aware, I sent you a picture. Like, this is clearly faulty. I'm going to give you a week to sort this out. So
I know what this is.
Yeah. So he emailed the company.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good luck, because they're not going to reply. Because I bought from them once, and that's what made me say I'm never buying from them again. I'll buy from a reseller because I get my money back. And then he's like, okay, I sent them an email. It's been a week. He has until tomorrow. And I'm like, I don't want to be that guy, but
stay tuned next week for the results.
Yeah. I'm going to be out money, and I don't want you to take the hit. So you better get that wholesale company to like respond to you. Go on social media if you have to, because you're a decent, like this guy I ordered from is decent, like good service, good customer service. He replied within 15 minutes. So I apologize to him, but at the end of the day, I'm a customer and I spent money. So I want my product intact or a refund. So we'll see next week. Next week we'll stay tuned. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm very curious to the outcome. So let us know next week.
We'll see
what happens. What else? Anything else?
No, that's about it. What'd you get?
Okay. So I did watch the 2 stuff that you mentioned. I also watched Masters of the Sky on Apple Plus or Apple TV. I don't know why I call it Apple Plus. Apple TV. Great. If you love World War II type of movies and documentaries, then this is right up your alley. It is done by Spielberg and Tom Hanks, and the people that brought you were the same people plus some producers from Band of Brothers. So it's that in that line, and it's really well done. It's like watching a movie every time you watch an episode. So I'm really enjoying that. It's 3 episodes in. It's really fun to watch that, to see how it all played out. It's really, really actually pretty good. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, what did I watch? I watched a movie yesterday. No, 2 days ago. The Beekeeper.
Oh yeah. I've never seen someone say, I'm going to burn it all down so many times. Yeah. And
where's my suit?
It's such a weird premise, but I loved it.
Yeah. I'm the beekeeper.
The beekeeper is like the government's special.
It's like, no, even it's higher than the government.
It's higher than the
government doesn't even know who they are.
When the president or someone of the highest order starts being shady, that guy comes in and they keep alluding to that. Like when the queen is not performing accurately, then
these
soldiers kill
warriors or soldiers come and kill the queen off.
But it's so funny that was just the code name for the project, but he took it so literally that he became an actual beekeeper as his retirement.
Jar of bee is flammable, man.
Yeah, I was just like, hey man, do whatever you got to do. Pick the most like lowbrow job you can think of, because when the time comes, the worse the job, the more ass you're gonna kick. Next week, Elvin's pickups list.
Word. All right. I'm gonna send you one too, right? If you want.
You don't even have that many Super 7s. He saw like the 2 you had, because no other company's making it. If you find him an import company that makes Thundercats, that he'll be all over that. But otherwise, he had to.
Or Simpsons now.
Yeah,
the Simpsons been done now, so that sucks. Movie. Oh, sorry. Movie was cheesy AF, but it was actually better than I expected. It was. It's a typical Jason Statham movie.
Yeah,
there's nothing else there.
It's always cheesy. The same with Wrath, where he's the armored truck driver and then he just unleashes hell. Like that's just him. Transporter.
It's a typical Jason movie, and going in, that's what me and my wife were like. We're just gonna see a ridiculous movie here, with action, and there's gonna be terrible lines. Terrible story. Nobody cares. And that's exactly what we got. And you know what the thing is? we're fine with that. We were just like, sure, it'll kill 2 hours of our day, no problem.
Yeah.
Right?
And it's revenge too. So I'm just like, sweet.
Yeah.
Like I love a good revenge story.
Yeah. How dare they kill Mrs. Crosby?
Yeah, it was the most petty reason, petty circumstance. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna ruin everyone's life now. And he just doesn't care. He's like, do you work for this company? Yeah. Okay, you're dead. Like,
I'm gonna burn this thing down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's that? Else I can't remember anything else we watched. It was a slow week, but the other stuff we'll talk about in a second here. What did I get? Okay. From Bandai, I got the Majin Vegeta right here.
oh,
This is
nice.
a big boy. Big box here.
I thought you I thought you had him already. Or is
This
this
a new
re-release?
version.
Yeah.
You know
What's
how they
different
get.
on him? What's
This is
different
how
on
they-
him? Is it translucent air? Oh, the flame, the effects, the energy effects. That's
Oh
what it is.
yeah. Got that. Then I got Son Goku and Son Gohan.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. We're looking forward to opening this one. It's gonna be fun. Go back here. Got that. This is such a cool moment in Dragon Ball history.
Do you feel that's where it should have ended?
That's a
Or
great.
did you like the Majin Buu saga?
I did. I didn't mind
Okay.
it. It was fun to
Okay.
see Vegeta go all out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got this finally. It was in my loot pile at Big Bad Toy Store, so I finally decided to bring it home.
Where did you order the Bandais from?
pbandai.com.
Oh, because Ron's like, that was back in July, but that's just how long it took
Yeah.
to get you? Okay.
I ordered from their site, pbandai.com.
Yeah.
And I finally got them. So, and then I got the Mezco Roadblock right here.
Yeah.
That is one ugly looking
The profile picture.
Like whoever drew this was like a 7-year-old, with some
I think
crayon.
they were trying to recreate the 80s.
This is horrible. This is not even 80s. I don't even know what that is.
I like the bicep and then the tiny tricep and then the forearm.
It's the worst, man. It's the worst.
It's authentic.
Yeah, okay. Then finally, I've never opened one of these. I've got a Moon Knight, but I haven't opened it up yet. But they hit me up finally. They got me here. Let me bring both.
Oh, you got Moon Knight? So you got the flashes. Did you say you got a Moon Knight?
Yeah, I got Moon Knight, but I have not opened a Rebel Tech yet in my life.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Moon Knight was the first one I owned. It's still here on the side. I've never got to it.
But you didn't open it?
But I'm going to open these two, and I'm going to start taking pictures of these guys running against each other. This is going to be awesome on the city diorama.
I think the most overwhelming thing is the freedom of the accessories. Because people are like, I don't know what to do with all these. And then they overload it, and they can't pose it. So enjoy. I hope you like it.
But from all accounts, it looks like really good figures. Really good ones here. Did you get one?
No, I didn't bother.
No?
Surprisingly. If I see it, I'll grab it.
I got an extra for you.
Oh,
yes, I did. When you come over, it's all yours.
What is
that
setup?
That was a good setup, right?
I like how you asked too.
Yeah, I got you one, buddy. Here, right here. I know you don't care about the reverse flash, but I got you flash. You can maybe chase down the reverse flash if you want down the road. All right. So
What a
yeah,
character. What a character.
So yeah, that's what I got this week. I already got a notification to pick up my Big Bad Toy Store Santa collection.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the Santas from the toy line. I forgot the company's name, but there's like 6 of them I gotta go pick up.
Oh, is it the
the various version, like the zombie Santa Claus and all that stuff. So yeah. What's he talking about now here?
Yamaguchi the joints. And I can't argue that. They have some of the ugliest exposed joints I've ever seen, but some of the best posability. That's why I've so far only stuck to armored characters.
Mm-hmm.
Or like muscled characters where the joints are hidden by the plates. But surprisingly, that's why I didn't get the Spider-Man. You said you didn't get him either?
No. I didn't. No.
I'm picky and choosy with those. Style-wise, I like them, but joint-wise, yeah, you get it.
Yep. All right, man. Let's get into our. Shall we talk about the 2 shows that we watched, or you want to get into this one?
I want to see what your problem was.
Okay, so here, this is my opinion only. and you can give me your opinions, everybody. That's fine. So the first one was hot garbage, in my opinion, for a show that's He-Man based. And I don't want to hear about, it's the Masters as well. They took that guy out. They did him dirty twice, not once, twice. They made every attempt to get Teela to be the main focal point.
Okay.
When they could have just made a Teela branched out show, which people would have watched, because you could have made her go on a journey in Eternia, because people would love to see an expanded Eternia world. That would be nice. But there's no, there's no vision there. Behind Kevin Smith's brain and everybody in the writing world there. They could have opened this up to make it really cool. This second part here is, again, terrible writing all over the place. You've got, I'm not going to get into too spoilery stuff here, but you've got situations where you just shake your head and you're like, why don't you just do this and it will negate all the problems?
Okay.
And they don't do any of that. They keep the story really small, I want to say. The relationship between Teela and He-Man is really awkward because they try to make it look like they're young kids, but they're adults. They shouldn't have to have shy and be blushy, from each other. They're adults. Like, what is He-Man, 30-something now? Like,
no,
come on.
He's like 19.
Okay. Yeah, when he's Adam.
Yeah, he doesn't age
Adam.
up. He still has the brain. He has the brain of a 19-year-old.
I don't know what you guys are smoking, but I'm telling you, in my opinion, the show was not fantastic. Nowhere near.
I'm gonna question you on something.
They do everything they can to give Teela power-ups throughout the whole thing. She's like the Goku of the He-Man world now. Mm-hmm. Why do we even need He-Man anymore? We don't need him.
That's the thing here. So that was a gripe people had last season. So they're like, okay, we're gonna remove her off the board. They sent her on her own vision quest, so she's not around to help.
But they still give her power-ups beyond belief. And the one thing that He-Man gets is the power sword. And guess what they do? They bring her in there as well and get her to power up with him. I mean, Jesus, why? Like I said, we don't need He-Man anymore. We don't need He-Man. We just got Teela now.
I was fine. I was okay with the way they handled it because they sent her away. But yeah, but technically, like, her mom was just as powerful, if not more powerful, than He-Man.
But the mom
she was confined to the castle.
Exactly. There was a story there. Hey, I'm powerful. I can help you within this realm here, but I cannot do it outside. So that's why you're the champion that has to do it.
But
none of that matters anymore.
I noticed, though, they took away her upgraded Goku powers from the last season. Like, I guess she burned it out.
Well, she just got it all back anyways now.
She explicitly, yeah. But I was like, he does it with Battle Cat. I was okay with it because I don't expect to get another season. I'm only on episode 5, so like I'm not even done episode 5.
There's an end credit scene as well, so watch that.
Okay.
The one bright spot that I had was Cringer, Battle Cat, having a little bit more of a stoic wisdom in him.
Yeah. It's like he's like, I'm tired, and they're just gonna consult you now.
Yeah. Hello, AI.
Hey, what's up, AI?
And the other thing is the animation is still top notch. Great animation. I'm not going to complain about that.
I love those fights. I don't care. The fights are great.
Yeah, but I just think the story is bad, especially with the king, whole king thing. The father and him. Oh man, it's so god awful.
So what it did for me was it took away all my problems because I rewatched the classic ones, and then you saw me asking about the 200. What is it? 20XX or 200X? The like early 2000s one. So I watched that, and people are like, that story's better. I'm like, that doesn't have a story. The animation and character designs are fantastic, but there is no story. It's just episodic. So he goes on an adventure in one episode, then the next. Like, there's no continuation of the plot, and that's fine because that's like what
I think was designed that way to.
It was supposed to.
Yeah,
kids don't have attention spans, so it's just like, here's an episode of adventure, here's another one. Like, they don't tie in until the finales. So when I see people saying like the writing in the previous like incarnations were better, I'm like, and how so? Because they didn't really have an overarching plot. They just did an adventure episode per episode. The dialogue from the early like 80s ones were corny. You can't even argue that. Like I was watching the movie where he meets She-Ra, and he didn't transform until the last part. So people were like, he wasn't He-Man in the first season, I'm like, yeah, that would bother me. But in the She-Ra movie, he also did kind of the same thing. Like he was Adam for the majority of it, and then he transforms at the end. For this tied up loose ends.
You haven't finished it though, right?
No, but
well, here's the thing. I can't get into more of it, of why I hate this show even more.
You can spoil it for me.
No,
but
I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I want you to watch it, and I want to get your opinion on it too. Because
I did laugh because when I was like, oh, sweet, they removed Tila off the board. This was a big gripe people had last season.
Like the same people that like this also like the last one, but guess what? They made massive changes.
I like this one, and I hated the last one.
Well, here's the thing though. If the same people who's liked the last one,
yeah,
then tell me why they made massive changes to this one, because apparently a lot of people didn't like it.
Well, that's right? The thing. He acknowledged that people didn't like it.
Kevin Smith is very sneaky, and I'll call him out on that one. Is he's trying to make it look like he's fixed things in this one, but it's the same old story over and over. It just he hit it really well, and I sniffed it out. I'm like, this is some BS here, right here. There's no need for He-Man anymore. Like I said, she's Goku level power, man.
That's the thing. If they gave her the power but confined her
in
to
the beginning of the first episode, she comes and saves everybody. What is the point
of before? That's what she did.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is the change? All you did was try to mask it a little bit. That's all you did to cover it up for what you already started in the last one. His whole thing is he wants Tila to be the center of attention the entire time because he's got a daughter and he loves his daughter, which is great. So he envisions Bobby his daughter's Tila. I don't know.
But
I think it's hot garbage again. This show sucks so hard.
But like, what was your problem officially with this season? Is it based on the last episode? Is that what bothered you?
No, it's the entire time. There's no point of having He-Man in this show. There's no, if you take He-Man out of the equation,
but time out. But they divided them. Like she can't be at two places at once.
They just did that as an excuse because they
exactly. But that proves the point though. Like she can't do everything because
no. I meant they purposely removed her out of and made her to go to some meaningless
100%.
journey, so that they can say, "Oh, we had He-Man here the whole time."
But that's exactly the same reason why your favorite superhero, Superman, is always off fighting on another planet conveniently when the rest of the Justice League has it. Like that's what they have to do. I don't think he should have written her that strong without a limitation.
That's my point. There's
he removed it. He removed it this season. She lost that original power from season 1.
She gained it all back, man. Trust me. Watch to the end. Watch to the end. Watch to the end. She gets it all back. Like I said, there's no point.
Like I feel like this is a good finale season. Like this. Keep in mind this is.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, you want to get into this? Let's get into this. Okay, so what's the story? You don't like exactly. He-Man isn't needed. That Tila's more powerful character. It's not about powerful character. It's about the character. Right,
but as a finale season where it's supposed to top loose.
It's not a finale season. It's not a finale.
No, but like this is like a continuation that the be all end all. Like if this is the last be all end all,
it's not. I'm just telling you, it's not. Without ruining it for you, it's not. It's not. That's why I'm saying that I want you to watch it till the end.
But if they remove her power, I'll be okay again because that's what they did at the start of this. It's gonna get tiresome after a while if they keep giving her upgrades. Like, okay, you've lost it again. I'm like, how many times are you gonna lose this power?
What my gripe at the end of all of this is everything that she has, she gets even to share with He-Man as well what he has.
Yeah.
Like everything he had as a champion was also divided too. So basically, she's both He-Man and the Sorceress combined. So why do you need He-Man then?
Good, she should be.
But why do you need He-Man then?
Because you can't be at two places at once.
No, it's not about two places at once.
That's what they're.
He can have the sorcerer's powers, yes, but he should have his own powers.
He should,
right. That's what I'm saying. So
it's funny though because
in the show, she takes everything he has as well.
Perfect. He's an idiot. No, just kidding. No, I'm kidding.
He is an idiot. So is the writers.
I feel like so. You're telling me episode 5 undoes all the like. Because they strategically writ her away, but if they bring her all back and make her stronger, then that's a problem.
She might open portals next.
At this point, based on what Elvin's describing, it's quite possible.
Again, I'm gonna reiterate this thing. There
you go. I got that for you. Go on, please.
I have no problems with this. They can be in love. That's fine. It's great. What I'm saying is that we have a champion who has special powers that were given to him, right? the day I lost my magic sword. Why is that being shared then?
I don't know. Why does Captain Marvel share his powers?
You're talking about two different lores here. Stop bringing this in. Stop rattling my cage. You're doing this on purpose. I know you.
I 100%.
I know you.
100%. It's funny though because I get
if my wife doesn't
my gripe is they try to do the thing where like you can't be a hero and a king. I'm like, you guys forgot where your powers came from.
Dude,
Captain,
he put
okay.
I can't say the last ending speech was even worse.
Well, it's ridiculous.
It was so ridiculous. The ending speech.
I was like, King Grayskull proved you could literally do the thing you
It's so bad writing. It's terrible writing.
that was my.
You watched the very the beginning episode where he can get healed, right? He's like, no. I want to die.
He's like, I'm fine.
Who wants to die?
Like, okay, it's one thing to die from like old age. It's another to die by injury. You're not done with your life.
I have more white hair than that king does, man.
The
get out of here if you guys think this show is that great.
The king was like 45. Like, no, I lived a long life. Like, how old are you, bro? Like, there's no way
honest, your middle ages 45 was pretty old there, D. Come on.
No, enough to just be like, I'm done with life. Like I could see
she's literally healing him.
Yeah.
She's literally, and he's like, no, stop. No, don't do this. My kingdom does not need me anymore. Adam, come over here, buddy.
But then he does the like most dickish thing. He's like, you can't be He-Man and King. Like,
so
wow.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
Why not? Like, I would understand if you had to keep it a secret, but Skeletor knows who you are. Also, Skeletor
the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah. And Skeletor only attacked the royal family. So it's not like he was going out of his way to attack them because he knew he was He-Man. I don't know, man. I'm confused. If you think that He-Man was got all his power to be some sort of supreme hero, that was never the story of Motu. See, like, I'm okay with that. I think what Elvin is bothered is that Teela got his powers plus her own stacked. So she essentially
stacking on stacks, baby. Like I said, I got no problems with her having powers. I'm just saying, why do you need to go and take my boy's powers too? You can have your own. Do your own thing.
It's a Superman Wonder Woman dynamic.
Like, you can have your strengths and your weaknesses. We go forward. But Kevin Smith just can't let it go. He's got to have it all.
Honestly, I was okay with the show, Brick. Season 1, I did not like. I admit that. Like, I was bored. I was excited.
And I knew this going in, but I was asked to watch it, and I watched it. No, I don't want to share.
I mean, he's throwing toys at us all the time. Elvin knows how to share. Elvin knows how to share.
Just the guy that comes to my house and I give him stuff.
Yeah.
And I give him food to share.
Overall, I'm not done yet. So I can't. They could ruin the show for me by the last. I have like 15 minutes left.
There you go, man.
Yeah,
there it is, right there.
You
can't have any weaknesses. Nope.
Her weakness was she couldn't handle the power. Like, Adam had to step in.
That's too much power.
Am I wrong? Like, you saw the scene where she's like,
but she did end up getting more. So you haven't watched it all.
Because Adam had to step in. Listen, this is the new age of heroes, bro.
Power, baby.
But honestly,
I don't do woke nonsense. I don't do any of that nonsense.
I don't even think it's woke at this point. Like season 1, 100%.
100% woke. He's swimming.
Season 1, 100%. But this season, I feel like they tried to rectify it. But I think you're still burned by the first season, which is fair. Like, you can't just be like, I don't care about my fans, and then when they vote with their wallets, be like, oh, my bad. Let me give you this now. You've already alienated.
I just think it's still hidden. And even Lynn, she got a pass. Did you not see what she did in the first show? She got a pass. No fault. And she's now the victim. She's all good.
I would have killed her.
We love and praise too as well.
I would have killed her immediately upon sight.
Right? How do you explain that then?
Well, that's just like cartoons. I don't know how many cartoons I watched where they're like, hey, you're forgiven.
I don't want to talk about this anymore because I'm sick.
Oh, I forgot to mention that sparked a memory that I buried deep within my soul. I watched Aquaman and Orm was forgiven.
Oh, I'm so sorry you did that.
Yeah, Orm was forgiven despite everything he did in the first movie.
Yeah, he's all good. Let's just break him out of prison. He's all good. He's not going to turn his back on us.
No, I'm making Artemis. I saw like 90. I'm making Elvin a Wonder Woman, but I'm making myself Artemis.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's right. I do like strong women. Suck it. Wonder Woman was probably one of my favorite female superheroes of all time.
Yeah.
I love everything about her story. I love it.
That movie, to this day, the scene where she's on the no man's land, and they could have gave her that corny quote like, "Dana, that's no man's land. Don't worry, I'm a woman." Like they could have made her say something like that, but no, she didn't say anything.
Yeah. Anyways, can we talk about the other thing that you watched?
I forgot what I watched. What, Ted?
No.
What else did I watch?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah, okay. See how that took all my energy.
Okay, so when this was announced, I did the eyeball roll. A lot of people did the eyeball roll.
Oh,
but
really?
well, hold on. I do like Mr. Glover. I think he's fantastic in Atlanta. But I don't know who this other female is. I don't know. I never watched her stuff. So I said to my wife, let's check it out. So we checked it out. I was pleasantly surprised.
Okay.
There were some really good moments in the show. It's a TV show. It's not a movie. It's a TV show.
You watched the movie originally?
Sorry?
Did you watch the movie with Angelina?
Yeah, Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. That was a great movie. That was an awesome movie.
2005, man.
Yeah, I know. Don't remind me. That was a great movie, and this TV show I think is vastly different. It's not like that one. It's its own thing.
Yeah, I thought it would be the same premise, but it's entirely different.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. It's a different take on a thing. In fact, I think it opens it up for maybe an expanded IP, right? So I thought what they did was really genius. Some of the scenes were all right. I'm not going to spoil anything. Don't worry, guys. I do recommend to watch this. I think it's good. It's something that you can kind of watch one episode. You don't need to rush through it, binge through it. It'll be fine. You can jump in, jump out. But it's a pretty good show. You said you've only watched one episode, right?
Just my mom stopped by today, so I put it on for her.
Yeah,
I was like, man, this is so slow. Like this is a slow burning.
That's okay. So that's my wife checked out in episode 3
because I'm like, should I even?
She came back the last 3 episodes. I think it was left, and she's like, "You're still watching this?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is pretty good." And she's like, "Well, it's slow." I'm like, "Yeah, you need to get past certain episodes, and then the story becomes more emotional, and the teamwork becomes more real. The stakes become more higher, and then you see it all going out to flames, and you're just like, oh, this is awesome. So it was pretty good. I think it's I would give this a solid 7.5 out of 10. I think.
Okay.
Maybe an 8. Maybe. I'm
the way you're talking about it. It sounds like an 8. I feel
the only thing I said, like I said, you mentioned too, it's slow.
I feel like it should pull you in from episode 1. Like I shouldn't have to be told to give it a chance.
Yeah, that's why it's not getting the higher score for me. It's because I think if somebody checks it out one episode, they might just walk away.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I think for the vast majority of the season, it's well done. Okay. The writing's pretty good.
I mean, we'll carry on with it. We'll carry on with it, but it was slow, so I have to like tune out. And I guess when does it pick up? Episode 3.
Yeah, let's say episode 3 or 4, somewhere there.
Okay.
Right. I love the humor in it too.
Yeah.
But I also love the witty comebacks in it too.
I like their dynamic.
And my boy Glover, and he's good.
He's good. I saw him in concert. I love that guy.
Childish. He's very childish. What is YouTuber saying? Although you can't simply finish saying I do like strong women and then say it. Okay. All right. You put that 2 together. I didn't put that 2 together. So yeah. I guess maybe Power Princess difficult to find in the US.
Maybe I just asked because I saw her at our local Ages. There's no reason to hide it. I went to Ages 3 and up before closing because I had to take my mom to Burnaby. So like I'll pop in here. She went to Lougheed, and they had like the shelf full of her. So, but I didn't get a call from GameStop. You did?
Yeah, I showed you last week. I got it.
I don't think I pre-ordered her. That's why.
Well, you can't get a call, D, if you don't pre-order.
I'm thinking maybe I did not.
What do you think you are?
I think
Me?
I think they should know better. Yeah, he's like, hey, do you want this? I've noticed you normally come in here and buy everything. Do you want this?
I just show up and they're like, hey, you ordered this. I'm like, no, I didn't. They're like, yeah, you did. I'm like, okay, fine. Here, take my money.
That's happened to me. Or they'll be like, hey, you didn't pick these up. I'm like, no, I did. I can confirm I did. So
I think somebody was really happy behind me in line because they said, hey, you left this last time. I'm like, no, I already got this.
Yeah.
And the guy behind me looked like he really wanted that.
Like, oh, I want that. I want that.
And then the guy's like, I'll just put it on the shelf. The guy's like, no, you don't have to do that. Yeah. Let me put it on the shelf for you.
For that figure?
Yeah, it was a Star Wars figure.
Okay.
It was I can't remember the character, but it's from the Ahsoka series.
One of the funny Star Wars, we can say his name. He works for you, Michael. He's Elvin's counterpart. He's his right-hand man. He's looking for a Mandalorian and Grogu, and I'm like, I'm surprised Elvin doesn't have one.
I did not get that one because I was waiting for the SH Figure Arts one.
So I gave him a list of options because he messaged directly.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's what you can do. You can buy Mandalorian and Grogu separately, both $30 each. You can get this 3-pack with Ahsoka. Also, this new Mandalorian came out recently. It's like, what is going on here? Why is there so many?
He's like, did you tell him that's Star Wars for Hasbro?
I was like, he's like, I don't know how you toy collectors do it. I'm like, Star Wars is disgustingly absurd though. Like, Mando's probably gotten like 5 releases, and then like what are they called where they're frozen over? Like they look bronze, like a variant. Like Ahsoka got
McFarlane here, are we?
No, but like Star Wars does it too. Like Ahsoka got the like light, the Force colored where it's like lighter, and then you got those the frozen ones where they're all silver and like gunmetal. The new Mando's pretty great.
There you go. See.
So I'm like, you can you can pick and choose your own adventure. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna try to find the Toys R Us exclusive. Like that's gonna be like $200 now, because that came out years ago.
Oh, you're talking about the metallic ones. The carbonized,
The carbonite. Thank you. That was the word. Yeah. But they just do that. They re-release them over and over and over again.
Look, there's gonna be no shortage of Mandos when the new season's announced. They're gonna pump those out like bad boys all day long.
I think the problem is he wants specifically a 2-pack. I'm like, he
wants it for his wife.
Yeah, that's fair. That's cool though. Like,
and I tried to tell him that it's nearly impossible to get that thing.
The 2-pack is impossible. I'm like, here are your options.
Yeah.
Or get the Mayfex because it comes with Grogu.
I gave my extra to somebody who needed it. That's why I don't have any extra. I would have given him mine.
I can give him a Mando, but he's gonna have to go buy a Grogu separately. But
I don't have any extra Grogu. I also gave that to somebody too who needed it.
So, if you're gonna buy both, just get the import figure.
Yeah.
But she doesn't care about accessories. She does not give a crap.
She doesn't even care if it's import.
Yeah.
She just wants a cool Mando figure, which I get. Yeah.
But it's just funny, like thinking about Star Wars and how hard it is. Like, wow, you Star Wars collectors are intense. The re-releases are
I've really cut my Star Wars Black Series down. I already have all the main characters, every single one I want. I have no need for any more characters unless a new one gets put out there that's really cool. But other than that, I'm gonna stick to what I have. I'm pretty happy. Yeah, it does come with the crib carry. Yeah.
Yeah, but the head's small.
You had to say that? Come on.
Give him some
Don't be a Ryan.
Give him some ammunition. All right, what do we have on the docket?
All right, let's get going here, man. Let's go talk about. Oh God!
Don't be dramatic.
Try to blind me in the first.
Don't be dramatic. Why is it loading so slow?
God,
it doesn't even want to load.
Monstrosity of
it doesn't even want to load. There you go.
Is it Chinese New Year, McFarlane? What is this?
So we have.
It's the year of the dragon, so that makes sense. That's what it is. Seriously, I'm not even joking.
Actually, that's a damn good
Look at his cloth. It's a dragon on.
Well, the one on the right is old. That's old, but they're re-releasing it now. And what you said makes sense. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's right now is actually the lunar the month Chinese New Year.
So I was like, oh, that's actually very smart. Am I going to get it? No, I'm not.
Allied Express. Those that know. Allied Express.
Are you getting this?
What, you're asking me or somebody in the group here?
Anyone getting this?
How dare you waste time with such nonsense?
Good detail. I don't have anything bad to say about this. I just don't want it. Not my style. So here's another McFarlane line. It's the Page Punchers. How do you feel about this? You're the Transformers guy.
How big are these? 4 inches?
3.75. Yeah, 4.
To me, it's a pass, but I mean,
so what it does do
who's
is
really asking for these? That's what I want to know.
It's funny. So I believe our buddy Jeff has this in the, I don't know what they're called, Magic Square. I forgot the name, but they're smaller ones. I myself collect.
That Megatron looks really weird.
Like here's the Iron Factory Megatron I have. Like it's small, and the Jazz. Like these are small figures. So like,
they look way better than those Page Punchers.
these are more though. So which is fine. I do know people do like these small retro figures because here we go.
Maybe they go on a desk or something, right? I guess.
Wheeljack. Is that Wheeljack?
Yeah, Wheeljack. Yeah.
And then Bumblebee.
Bumblebee looks cute.
Then they did G.I. Joe as well. Again, G.I. Joe, when they originally came out, were small. You don't care about these, really?
Well, I'm just trying to see, like, is this going to be something that's going to be discontinued in about 6 months?
Yeah, he doesn't commit to things other than DC and Spawn, because he released the Vox Machina figures when he only did 3 characters. He did some Avatar characters. He did some Avatar The Last Airbender characters, but he doesn't fully commit to a line. My Hero Academia, also Dead in the Water, Fortnite, Dead in the Water. But
this is very eerily of what McFarlane Toys was doing 20 years ago when they were trying to go to every single line out there and just extending themselves out too thin, and then it ultimately started crashing up on them. That's what I'm concerned here. He's just going out there and trying to get every license he can for every line. Like obviously he can't make 6-inch figures because it's going to encroach on Hasbro's line, so they give him this, and he thinks he's going to make a ton of money off this. Maybe he will, but last time I checked, even with Superman and the Page Punchers that he had, they weren't really flying off the shelves. You can get them for months sitting on a Walmart shelf.
What are the ones in the dollar store? Oh, Blitzway. Blitzway did 3.75, and people went nuts for those for some reason. And then you see those Marvel ones in the dollar store.
I think the 3.75 scale is dying. Like
I don't know. I think it has a decent.
It's got its niche, of course it does. It's got its group of people that want it, but I just think this line, not everybody's dying for this anymore. Like maybe the 80s, 90s, early 2000s. It just every 5 years it gets smaller and smaller this market. Because if it was a big market, you would see all the lines that Hasbro has, they would try to do smaller scale, like G.I. Joe, they would try to do all of them.
Here's Super 7 does retro ones. Jeff, what are the small ones you get? Are those Magic Square or something? But those transform, I believe. And then Super 7 does their retro figures. So Todd basically sees all those the retro ones, the reaction figures.
YouTube users says, I wonder if McFarlane has to make these trash tiny scale since he's got the license for 3.5.
No, he sees that other companies are making them, so he's like, I want in on that. I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
Yeah. I honestly, he's like, okay, if I can get a license, I'll do it. I'll do it. And Hasbro's more than happy to give these licenses because they make obviously money off them. And so to them, it's no risk because they signed off. Here you go. Whether you make money off this line or not, we don't care. We get our percentage. We're good to go. So as a company like Hasbro, that's genius of how to make revenue without zero, worry or any, cost to them because another company is going to be taking all the risk. So like Super 7, McFarlane, they're doing all this stuff. They're taking all the risk, which is why I'm worried about McFarlane doing this again because he used to do it back then. He used to have the sporting licenses, and then he started getting into other stuff like dragons and other statuesque type of lines to the point where, he almost went bankrupt. He lost a few licenses, and then he had to shut down the sporting license because nobody was buying them anymore. So I hope it doesn't happen to him. I hope there is that small market of people that like this 3.75 and buys enough from him to make it worth his while. But I would like to see him sort of continue focusing on the lines that he has directly, like the DC universe and his own Spawn. I think that's his bread and butter. And you don't want to see any toy company go bankrupt, whether you buy the toys from them or not. I would like to see him focus solely on that kind of stuff. But I don't know. You guys collect 3.75? Let me know what line you guys collect, because I don't know too many people that collect them. I think they're dying. Even Star Wars 3.75, they've got a vintage line, but it's not like they're pumping a ton of them out compared to the Black Series. They're limiting themselves to that. So we'll see.
So that's
Are you buying any of this? You buying any of this?
Your army building?
Whose army building?
You? No,
yeah,
I'm not getting any of these.
No, I'm not getting any of these either.
For the small ones, I just do like Optimus, Megatron.
What are they? You said they cost a little bit more. How much do they cost?
I don't remember that. I haven't bought one in a while. They range from 40 to like 100, because you get the like combiners and all those. But these actually transform, whereas these do not.
So Joy Toy is killing it with the 1/18 scale, but they are like the 5-inch figures.
Yeah,
I think 5-inch you can sort of fudge into your collection with the 6-inch line, right? It doesn't look as off.
No, they do, but that's okay.
Do they? I don't own any Joy Toy. I'm just thinking that
small,
5-inch is not too much from a 6-inch compared to a 3.75.
But it's like they're like armored, like Warhammer stuff. So you have like a mech, but it's 5 inches. Like it doesn't look right. It looks weird.
It looks chubby and kind of thick.
They look like children in cosplay, but it's okay. They're highly detailed. Ryan collects them. Brad collects them.
Are these the painted or non-painted ones?
They're painted.
Okay. Because I thought the biggest thing about Warhammer was the paint aspect of things. You get to customize your character.
But these are basically action figures.
Okay.
So you get...
these are not the ones that you put on a board to play then.
I mean, I guess technically you could if you want, but no, these are like import figures.
Ryan, would you put these Joy Toy stuff on the board? Because I know you're a big nerd with Warhammer.
If someone lets you, like, yeah, you can put your action figure
on there. You just
on
drop your guy on there, say, here you go, bro. Here's my HasLab Warhammer figure.
Well, here.
So he said, look, he said the big leader characters are actually 7 inches tall.
So like, here's one. Like, these look cool. Like, you can't.
Oh, I look at Warhammer characters and I'm in awe because of how creative and how insane they all look.
But when it's like literal action figures with all the accessories and the toys or the guns and weapons and stuff versus the statue,
A highly articulated says Joy Toy, Haya, Marauders, Cybersonic soon. Zoic.
Oh yeah, the dinosaurs
are awesome figures. Do you buy them, or you think they're awesome? Like, it's one thing to say they're awesome, but do you actually buy them and collect them in your collection?
Me, I'm 100% going to buy a bunch.
Of what?
The Warhammer ones. I may not play the game.
Oh, you're into Warhammer too?
No, I'm into their designs and their art. Like, I have nothing. Like, I just don't have the time to get into it. Brad's tried to like get me into it. Ryan talks about it all the time. Like, Warhammer is obviously popular. Like, it's
immense,
multi-million.
Henry Cavill's making the Amazon show based on that. I'm excited to see the show because he's a big fan himself. He's a Warhammer player for a long time, and he wants to do right by the lore. So he's going to be very involved in making sure things are done properly. Then, I'm really excited to see that show. Yeah. It might get me into Warhammer. Who knows?
And then some people tried to get me to design their like crest for a championship. So I had to read up on like, can I do this with this armor? Like, what are the rules and conditions? Because I can't just make up an armor, right? Like, it has to follow the guidelines of that specific.
Well, highly articulate said, look, this is cool here. It says, I was done with 118, but I'm back in because they're making so much cool, shit. So yeah, that's awesome.
I was always put off by that scale, but if they do it right, you think he'll bail?
Cavill will bail after 3 seasons.
I mean, 3 seasons is a lot for a Netflix show.
Why do you say that? Because he bailed with Witcher? It wasn't him bailing. He got screwed over by DC and with Witcher. DC told him he's going to be Superman, and then all of a sudden they retracted that 6 months later. So he probably already told that Witcher guys, "Hey, I might do a couple more seasons. That's it."
They go replace you, man.
So, yeah, and then when he was told, "No, you're not Superman anymore," they're like, "Well, we already got Chris Hemsworth's brother. What's his name? Liam Hemsworth. Is it Liam?
Yeah,
Hemsworth. They got him there already. Like,
that's what you get."
I will defend Henry because he's a good dude. I honestly think he's a great guy. Everywhere I read about him, he's never said a bad thing to anybody, never treated anybody with disrespect. So I think genuinely he's a good dude from what I see and hear. And I feel sad that he's not Superman because I think he would have been a great Superman. But hey,
this new guy will be fine.
Yeah, gotta give everybody a chance, right, to prove themselves before you can knock them down. That's why I waited till 2 seasons to knock Kevin Smith down.
Hey, you know what? Fair enough. You gave it a chance.
Yeah, I did because it can't, talk something bad about something if you don't watch it. But I'm not watching Barbie still.
Oh yeah, they're all about you trying to get you to watch it. Like, there's no point because you're just gonna go miserable. like there's absolutely, you're not gonna get it.
I'm gonna be tied down.
Yeah,
tied down, forced to watch it. Duct tape the eyelids open. Which Henry did you meet? Oh, Henry. I met Henry in person.
Did he sign anything? Did you meet him or did you see him from afar?
See, there you go. I did watch this interview.
Affleck, see, that's where the memes came from, where he looks depressed. Where Affleck looks depressed, and then Henry's just going on and on.
You know the other meme where he's having a cigarette outside? That's exactly what he did right after the interview. He went outside and had a dart and just said, "Oh God, that was horrible." He did the old Krusty the Clown. Oh,
you don't have to dignify that. He's just being obtuse on purpose. He knew you meant Henry Cavill. Don't acknowledge that next time. Don't dignify that.
The character, stop being fooled. He is. Oh my God! What are you doing?
Yeah. So if anyone wants to swap their toys with Chun-Li, you can with this Jackie Chan head.
I can't unsee this thing now. Oh, good God!
I never saw the movie fully, but it's from City Hunter, where he touches a video game console and he turns into the characters. So he turned into like Chun-Li, Ryu. I don't remember why. I don't remember anything about it. But if anyone wants to do this, then go for it. Are you going to?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I know.
All right. You do have the Jada toys though, right?
Yeah, I have Jada toys.
Here it is. Here we go. He gets electrocuted. let's minimize this so we don't get.
It's like Bill and Ted's Adventure in Asia. That's what it. Oh my God! What in the? I've never seen this.
You never seen this?
No, I've never seen this. Stupid. Holy smokes!
This was yeah, man. Look at this. Go.
This is better than Street Fighter the movie. Actual movie. Oh my God! It's Skinny Honda. Oh man.
Kyle.
That is one crazy haircut.
And then Jackie, of course.
Good God.
So if anyone wants to do this,
God, this is like something from it's like a Broadway special in Thailand or something. What in the world is that?
It's accurate. Isn't it not lore accurate? It's just it's the most ridiculous thing.
It's so good. Oh my God. Oh, okay. We're gonna get a copyright strike on this probably.
Oh yeah, I better stop this.
Yeah, we should stop that.
There's no volume. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm glad there's no volume. Wow.
Listen, you go watch City Hunter. Oh.
I have a sneaky suspicion we might use some of that clipping for something.
Yeah, go.
Please send that into our in our ideas section. That video, please.
So after you watch the movie, you're probably gonna want one of these head sculpts.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
When did that even come out?
Man. Can we just move along here?
Watch, you're gonna be sleeping and it's gonna creep on into your dreams. It came out in 1993. If anyone's wondering.
Holy smokes!
So you go track that down and watch it. Super 7. This is all you.
This looks really good.
You think so, but can it move?
It cannot move. It's a statue.
Yeah. So that render here is one thing, but if
the
it can
face
actually
sculpting
move,
looks awesome. That looks so good.
Which Super 7 do you have again? Thundercats and Simpsons, right? Anything else?
I do have the first wave of G.I. Joes because I wanted to see what they're all about in person. And boy, they do not do well.
Do you feel like
they're statues?
You're gonna snap? Okay.
They're statues.
There's
great looking statues.
Yeah.
Like in terms of aesthetics, they nailed a lot of them.
Hey man, some people buy this stuff. We have to talk about it.
Oh, the man really look. Okay, this one's a little bit off.
Design wise, or what?
Yeah, the face is a little bit off.
Like Scarlett's face?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Okay. And then she comes in. So I'm curious if she can actually get into that pose where she can hold the gun like that.
That's really good angle on the camera.
Yeah.
That's a really good angle.
Or it's a render.
Eh?
Because I've seen some renders where they can
like
do
Kramer, right? When he goes, that's true. That's true.
The Baroness. Good accessories. What I do, okay, see, this is where it's like hard for me because I appreciate what Super 7's doing. I just don't like their quality.
How many people are buying this just for the skull?
You can go find one on Etsy. You don't need that.
They're gonna get it on clearance the same price.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah, so Ryan already knows that Big Bad Toy Store is gonna have the clearance, so
pass for you.
Yeah, pass.
All right.
Holy
yeah,
smokes! What is this? Oh,
Masked Rider. Are you?
You've totally redeemed yourself.
Every week, like you see one, you're like, oh, this guy looks cool. Are you gonna buckle and get one eventually?
Just when I thought you couldn't get any lower,
you do something like this and
totally redeem yourself. Wow.
So it comes out August 24th. I do like their designs. They're always
getting this?
No, I don't need this.
What do you mean you don't need this? This is right up your alley.
No, some, maybe a little bit, maybe.
Are you smoking right now? Like, come on.
No, I can't.
I'm sure you put this up just so you can gloat about getting this thing.
No. For the,
I don't know anything about this, and like I said, I don't collect this line. But man, some of the stuff they're bringing out looks awesome. I wonder if anybody in the chat collects Kamen Rider.
Nightmare Nemo does. He pops on from time to time.
Yeah, you're right. Yes, he does. Yes, I remember now.
But yeah, these always look insane. Yeah.
I'll be in Japan next year, so that'll be fun.
You'll always see one that like resonates with you. Like the last one last week, like that looks like an Indian wedding. You're like, I want this.
It looks awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
The creativeness for this line, I've got to give him an A for it. It's awesome.
Oh, I forgot about Super 7. That should have been before.
The Snowman.
You get Frosty the Snowman, Super 7.
Is the plastic gonna melt just like snow?
I don't know what the deal is. And then you get Kull and Conan.
Kull.
Yeah.
The Conqueror. Conan the Barbarian.
I'm perfectly happy with my Mezco one.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And then we have some 5K toys.
Why does the one on the right remind me of Ace Ventura?
Does it come with a human head to just pop out of it?
How many people are gonna do that?
Oh, probably a lot.
Customization of a human head popping out of the rear.
Do you
This is very horny.
Oh my god.
Are you getting this?
No. Looks cool though. Anyone who likes those animal companions like wolves, rhinos.
I think Ryan for sure.
I don't know. He seems more like a wolf and a bear type. I don't know about rhinos. Kamen Rider, Flavor Flav, chicken. Pass for you? Probably. Oh, and then these things. So before the what are they called? Loyal Subjects came out. This would have been my go-to turtle line. I do like the designs overall, but I don't like the scale. But again, we were just talking about Joy Toy. Those are smaller and do decent. I keep flip-flopping back and forth if I want them. Leonardo was small, then they made Donatello larger. And I don't know where they're placing Michelangelo in regards to his height. Like, I don't want Leonardo to be the smallest. That's nitpicky, but whatever. As for accessories and engineering, I do like these. I like the design. I like the accessories. And the price point's decent. Right. I'm not paying $100 for a Rhino, but it's Rhino with an armor set and turrets. So, I don't know. Sit on that. Brick. I'm all over that Rhino. I also ordered Loose Collector's Wolf. Animals for Days. Yeah. So there's a market for Lycans, werewolves, rhinos, bears, like the Mythic Legion stuff, boars. Then as for Mikey here, yeah, again, I like the design.
Oh yeah, I saw this turd.
I see that's the problem. Like I'm conflicted because I don't think they're turds. I think the height is a problem.
I mean turtles. Sorry, did I say turds? Turtles. Sorry, turtles.
Like I can't be mad at the design. I can't be mad at the detail. I can't be mad at the accessories. It's strictly the height. But we were just talking about Joy Toy and how small those were and did decent. But these things only really scale with themselves. Yeah. So if you just need like desk turtles, then these are fantastic to me. But I want a shelf of like.
Hey, Brick really likes the anamorphic characters.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that they're popular. People.
Yeah, I know. Like I've seen lots of people going crazy over the stuff that people are bringing out.
Mostly like for you, I noticed it has to be a wolf or a bear before you care about it.
I already think I've got my share of
the
bear stuff because I've got the third-party company from Big Bad Toy Store that I pre-ordered, and then I also got the Mythic Legion bear. So I'm good with the bears.
Yeah. I
just need an Arctic bear. Somebody does an Arctic bear. Oh, sorry, Mythic Legion does an Arctic bear. I'll buy that.
I think someone did. No, that was the anthropomorphic one where it's upright. You want
I would like to get the Mythic Legion. I'm sure they're gonna make one. It's like a no-brainer. I mean, the whole line is from the snow, right? So I'm wondering why didn't they'll make one eventually. I'm pretty sure. Mikey has Hulk heads. Man, that's so good.
It's the scaling that bothers me. That and then they tried to cover it up and be like, "Hey guys, Donatello's twice as tall because he's the sniper." I'm like, "What the hell is wrong with you? Like, just say you changed the scale because people got mad at the last one, and you don't want to redo Leonardo, so you're trying to pass this off as like Leonardo's the smallest because of his role." No, he looks like a toddler next to Donatello, and that's just how it is.
Yeah, it's too weird to scale. It's too bad too because I would have been all over this if the scaling was starting from the start good.
Yeah.
If there were
they had it at 112 and then last minute they switched it.
Yeah. They could have
that's what they made.
They would have had me as a buyer if the scale was good.
And then they switched it back for Donatello because
which makes it even worse.
Yeah, like none of
the people who bought the first one are more pissed off now. They're like, why? Why
That's
now?
What happened to me. That's what happened to me.
Yeah, like I would be pissed off. I'll be like, you just should have just kept it that line because now it looks even more weird.
Actually, Ryan's right. You probably could hand swap. I think these hands are bigger than the movie turtle hands from NECA.
That's insane.
But that is an accurate depiction of the no. Mikey's hand's huge here. No, that looks like a foam hand from.
It looks goofy.
That's insane. That's crazy.
It's so goofy.
That's a render at least. They need to fix that.
It's like the clay guy forgot to chop off the rest of the clay from the model.
I didn't even notice it until now. Like, there's.
What do you mean you notice it? It's huge.
The fist hand, because it's all one color, but like, and then I don't like the headphones as well.
They're removable though, right?
They are, but they kind of look just humongous. As no one has headphones like that.
I don't know. Maybe they're like dollar store headphones, right? Because they just get it from the sewers, it falls off.
But that's just me nitpicking. Like he looks funny.
Yeah,
there.
I mean, yeah.
I'm happy they give you the sewer skateboard. I'm happy he gets his nunchucks. Lots of accessories.
Mikey J2 together baseball bats. Oh man, that's so good.
And it's because his forearm
brings something goes to the elbow. Yeah.
It's goddamn. There's something wrong with every turtle that comes out. So Leonardo's tiny. I think these are the
you know what they say about big hats?
They found a way to mess up all of them just by some minor rendering problem. So Leonardo is too small. Donatello is too large. Michelangelo has one human, just gigantic fist. He's Fisto.
Oh! I just remember something that I did like about the He-Man. They had cool characters. That actually did something.
The ones they didn't kill off.
Yeah, they actually did something.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I didn't mind that. Yeah.
The first episode, they showed up as the masters of the universe.
Oh man.
What else is going on here? Some waifus here. You got Dragon
Hey,
Girl.
stuff that 78 point would love. Yeah. It's right up his alley.
So accessories.
Is this a figure or a statue?
No, it's a figure.
Oh, okay, I see it now. The joints.
So of course, I like this.
The sword looks cool.
Yeah.
Is she supposed to be a dragon or something?
Yeah, she's a water dragon.
Ah, okay. Is this from an anime?
No, it's just a figure.
Just a random figure?
Yeah, 1/12 dragon. It's from 5K Toys. They do stuff like this.
Okay.
Ryan. Classic Ryan. And then we have this
in the world. I know we're it's a slow week of toys here, but really we all done yourself there, D.
Hey man,
on the chest. All right.
A cursed chest. Anyone who plays RPGs or D&D knows there's these cursed artifacts.
Yoto toys.
Ryan, are you getting this? This sounds like something Ryan would get.
This is right up his alley. Of course he would. He loves chests.
I have the free Rage Toy Splinter that goes with Mikey on pre-order, but my turtles are the Turtle King ones. Let me see what those are. Are those the prehistoric looking ones? The one with the kebabs?
Ah, D&D classic characters.
Yeah, see?
So solid pass for me. Thank God.
That's what, yeah. See, anyone who's into RPG and D&D, but you still don't care about this. You don't have really any.
But kudos to this Yoto Toys for finding something. The not D&D figure.
Aren't the arms and legs the selling point of it? Like it gives you the option to transform it into the cursed chest, or why does that bother you?
You're talking to me?
No, Ryan. He says if it was cheaper without the arms and legs, but I thought that was the whole premise of these things. The snapping turtle looking one with the kebab. Yeah, that one looks cool. I like that one. So I think that's just a pre-order. I didn't even bother to look at the price because I'm not getting one. If they did a basic version, I guess what Ryan described, he'd get that for cheaper. But
is that $14 for the figure or deposit?
That's just the deposit.
Oh, it says deposit right there. Okay. So what is the total for this thing? Any idea?
Why, you interested?
No, I just
I was just aggressive.
I'm just curious.
$45 plus shipping.
Oh,
yeah,
that's pretty steep.
Yeah,
Canadian or American?
That's American, man.
Oh, $60 Canadian for this thing.
It is 1/12, so I'm curious if it is 6 inches.
It just comes with an axe and a shield.
Yeah.
It's paying for the skeleton articulation, I guess. I mean, if it's your thing, it's your thing. You'll pay whatever, right?
Yeah, but he just said they don't normally have those limbs. They just bounce around. So I'm curious if they would do a separate one with just the chest and tongue without the limbs and weapons. Oh, runs delayed. And then so here this is more so for me because you like Mega Man as a character design, but you don't really have any love for him.
No. I love the dude. He's
not
cool
in a bad, like, you don't like get it's an iconic character, right?
It's a great character, but I'm afraid if I went into this line, it might get dangerous for me.
So for this, like, the Jada toy ones have some of the Robot Masters. You have Mega Man. Jada seems to be serious with their IPs they get. So the problem with Mega Man is they start it with other companies like Bandai and Nell. They will start a line and then they don't finish. So you get like half of the characters. Jada so far with Street Fighter seems to be consistent.
Yeah.
Mega Man, they got the license too. They did the Robot Masters so far, some of them, which is good because that's what people needed. And they did a classic look for Mega Man. I personally didn't care for the design of that Mega Man. I know it's accurate to the game style of the choice they made. I prefer this one. They did Kotobukiya did a model kit, but I don't really feel that scales with anything. And then MDLX, there's so many Mega Man stuff coming out. They did this one, which is plastic and die cast. Has some blast effects. I prefer this one. The one I have before is the D-Arts Mega Man. So it's basically the same, but he's kind of small. And the joints are outdated, so swapping his limbs are a pain because they put him in on an angle. It's just stupid. But this one's going to be far superior. The problem is they removed accessories in exchange for the die cast. That's my thought process. So you get a blast effects.
And how much is this going to cost people?
I don't know. The pre-orders go up on I think 11th.
MDLX has been killing it with the Transformer line.
I'm happy with their quality.
Yeah.
Would the lack of die cast make this thing cheaper? 100%, but I'm okay with that. As you can see here.
What do you think, $80?
I don't know, man. Like, I could guess it. It could be 100 and something for all I know.
Yeah, it's going to be anywhere between 80 to 100. I'd be surprised if it's lower than that. But with the lack of accessories, it could probably go under that.
Well, what did Megatron come with? A gun, but he's huge as well. But again,
Megatron's more intricate than this.
Yeah, but they're. I don't know where they stand as a company. Are they like, this is Mega Man, so this will sell, and it's a die-cast Mega Man, so this will sell, or they be like, we reduced accessories so we can get away with making this cheaper. Like, I don't know where they stand as a company, and profits versus customer satisfaction. And then, like, as I mentioned,
I think if you want to get into Mega Man, I think the best bet is Jada Toys.
I don't like the look of that one. True Force.
I see them going at least 10 Mega Man deep, easy.
Whoops.
Oh, that tells you right there everything how great it is.
So that you take that off to put the batteries in, but it lights up. Then you pop it back in here. This is die cast. So I do like this one a lot, but
what line is that one from?
This is True Force. So it's a random. They did a random Kickstarter, and then I found it randomly at a comic shop for $50. So I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it.
I agree with stuff. Yeah. See, Brick, we can agree on things once in a while.
The one on the far right, I love that look.
I like that too. Yeah. Who makes
this? That's the model kit, and I didn't want to build that.
Yeah, I don't want to build model.
He doesn't scale well, corrective. Honest question: does Jada? Oh, let me put this on the screen here.
That's a great question.
Yeah. Does Jada make stuff like this Mega Man and Storm Street Fighter somewhat obsolete? So again, it depends on the look. So the one on the far right, the one next to it, is the Jada. I do not care for this look at all. So for me, I don't like that look. All those other ones I like. I don't like that Jada look. Like, look at that Buster Cannon. Those are just huge, ready to just blast out energy. I don't know.
What's wrong with that?
I like that for all the others.
The cannon small?
No, I like it huge. Look at the Jada Toys.
There you go then.
Yeah, Jada Toys doesn't do that. So that's my problem. That's my problem with Jada. Look how small he is. He's the smallest one, which again makes sense. This is accurate to how he was drawn for that game. I can't hate on them for being accurate. I just do not like that look.
Okay, fair enough. I want to answer this question here. Does Jada make stuff like this Mega Man and Storm Street Fighter figures somewhat obsolete? For me, I've stopped buying Storm collectible Street Fighter because of Jada. Because in the short time that Jada's been around doing the Street Fighter figures, they've already done more and showed more than the last 5 years of Storm collectibles. It took how many years to get Blanca? How many years to get E Honda? I don't have time to waste on this line, so I'm moving forward and just going to pick Jada as my Street Fighter figures. Now, if there's a massive sale somewhere and I find Blanca for, let's say, 50% off, I'll maybe think about it because I do have a lot of Storm collectible Street Fighter, but I'm putting all my chips into Jada for Street Fighter.
I mean, they're good, decent price.
You can't really wants Popeye arms. Yeah. Everybody wants Popeye arms. Who doesn't want that?
So, like, this one looks good. Like, Jada's looks like this. That's how he's supposed to look.
And I think they're basing it off this probably too, right?
So like, what? I can't be mad about that. No. But we just have so many options for Mega Man.
Yeah. But don't you want to go with the one that's going to give you more Mega Man?
Not if I don't like the look, because I'm just throwing money at something I truly don't care about.
See, this is the reason why I don't want to get into this line.
Jada's doing these Robot Masters.
I know, and I don't want to go deep in this thing. No.
So I will buy those. But then again, like, the Mega Man looks just different based on all the box arts. So I appreciate it. But I'm lucky that there are so many options for Mega Man designs that I can just pick. I don't want that one, but I'm going to get this one instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everyone says that. Everyone says that's their selling point, that how far they are, how fun they are. Matt was surprised I wasn't getting the Jada ones. He's like, they're so fun though. Like, I'll get the Robot Masters. Just not
won't they be out of scale then for you?
No, because they should roughly be the same size. I could fake it. And then for whatever, I have this one as well. It's like a you can put the, it comes with a bike.
How many Mega Man do you have?
Oh, I have so many Mega Mans.
Jesus. Like every second, there's another one. Just keep pulling out Mega Man.
Yeah.
Did you even play the games?
No, I have no idea what the games are about. What is he, like? Some sort of Superman kid?
Is he a vacuum cleaner guy?
Yeah, what does he do? What does he do? Oh, and then here's the model kits again. So I do have.
It looks so good.
I have the D-Arts version of this, which is small. The model kits are 6-inch, 5.5-inch. So this looks good.
Look, he just punched a bowl of grape juice.
Yeah, right? Just splashes it in his face. Now, the beauty with these model kits are they look good here. They look fantastic here. But if I get my hands on one, will I be able to pull this off? You know how, like, when you get a model kit, it's even the pre-paint ones look like crap, so you got to do it yourself. I don't know. Like, I don't have the energy to just do that right now.
Yeah.
But I do like this.
These are not pre-painted, right?
They come color correct. So he will come in the colors he's supposed to. But if you want like a glossier gold. So I do have as well.
Well, you can just spray paint. You can paint the.
The thing is, you have to like paint the right parts tab. So like the gold probably comes on its own separate tab. So you have to paint all those, cut them, assemble them, hope it doesn't scratch.
Gun them all over again. No thanks. Yeah. No thanks.
So I do have the black one of this as well as this one. I found them at a toy fair.
Make your screen bigger.
It's big enough.
No, you can put it in the. There you go.
So I have this 0 and is the black one as well.
This is a model kit.
This one is not. I don't want the model kits at all. I don't want to deal with that. I'm 85%
making the series, man.
I know, that's the sad part, right? Like if I want to complete the set, I'm gonna have to start diving into the model kits. That's just the reality of it. So Jeff got one. Did you build it yet, Jeff? No, he didn't.
He's busy eating out every night. So how can he build stuff? He gets tired when he gets home from the restaurants.
More model kits. Just model kits after model kits. So yeah, you were right. The only way to complete these lines in all their forms is to get the model kits.
It's crazy. Wow, that looks so good. I'm getting so angry at myself for not getting into this line.
I do it in a day, man.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting into
this. Like I'll spend weeks on customizing. No, it doesn't take that long. I promise to build it by 2026. Yeah.
What if Jada makes another Mega Man?
Yeah, I'll buy that one 100%. If they do X, yeah, I'll buy that. If they do 0, I'll buy that. I think Jada will. That's I know,
unless the licensing says specifically for one game or something like that.
Yeah, I with Jade, I don't know. Like, you know how you put all your confidence in a company you don't know really, but you just basically.
You mean McFarlane?
No, I didn't put my confidence in them.
I did.
Oh, did you?
And they shattered it.
After wave 1, I was like, I know what he's gonna do. I know where this is going. I'm gonna be awfully picky and choosy with this.
What? That's the Mega Man from.
Don't acknowledge him.
Okay.
But yeah, Mega Man is getting love in action figure form, not so much video game wise, because they won't continue on the franchise. But there we go. This is weird. And then they teased Sigma and Base.
Man, I used to buy a lot of Kotobukiya stuff.
The statues?
Yeah. I sold quite a few of them.
I thought you keep them, so I have the old Base.
Some, yeah.
Why'd you sell them? Space?
I was just getting ridiculous offers for them, and I said, okay.
Okay, that will do it.
Like sometimes it's 10 times what I paid for.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I guess I'll have to part with these then. Are you going to get all this?
I don't know. I'll think about it. The MDLX, I will. The model kits are always the ones where I'm like, do I want to do this?
All right, what else we got?
If I'm lucky, I'll find someone who pre-built it and doesn't want to keep it anymore. What else we got here?
You're like, I'll take them off.
I don't know what this was. I don't even know where this came up. This is a transforming statue.
I swear, every week we get a Transformers Optimus Prime. Every week we find one. It just doesn't end.
So it doesn't really do much, but here's Spider-Man. I've moved on. Like, what you see is what you get.
I moved on.
It's Optimus. Like you said, you see one every week, right?
Yeah.
So we got this Iron Spider-Man model kit.
Another model kit?
So we've had so many Iron Spider.
Those look like Mafex joints.
Okay, that's the thing. They basically are. And I have to remind myself, people enjoy model kits. I'm the odd man out. We're just because I don't like it.
I think you're not alone, though. How many people have time to sit down and build a model kit these days?
They like it, but do they have time? So I think
I like it too, but I don't have the time, so I can't get one because they're just gonna sit in the box. Hence, my Gundams has been sitting there for over a decade.
Looks decent.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing. Model kits usually have their own scale. Is this just going to be a one-off where it scales with nothing but itself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And while people thought the Iron Spider-Man in the MCU was cool, is it solo figure worthy? Like, this is something you put on like your mantle or your desk. Like, I built this, and since it has no one else from the roster, this is a one-off. So I have to put this as a centerpiece. That's just my thinking. If it's a one-off figure, it should be a centerpiece figure, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that MDLX. If they do a Mega Man that's just die cast, then sure, like that could be a focal point for your shelf. That's a die cast Mega Man. May not come with a lot of accessories, but that's the selling point. The scale and the fact that it's metal. Same with this thing. This is a model kit, but how did you feel about that Iron Spider-Man in the movie?
I don't know. I thought it was all right. It was fun, I guess, maybe something different. I just felt that it was taking away from the Iron Spider-Man figure, the character itself.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I saw a lot of Iron Man Jr. memes. The fact that he relied too much on this costume.
Oh yeah, I said that when we were watching that movie. I was like, well, what's the point of him and his brilliant mind? And guess what? We got in the last movie. He ditched all of that.
Yeah.
And went back to the comic book,
the red and blues. Like that was that was him transforming into the Spider-Man we know and love.
Yeah. I think somewhere Marvel realized that too. They're like, yeah, we need to give this guy his own thing. And it was a soft reboot if you look at it, right?
Basically. And I like that. I like that he shed his armor and became the Spider-Man. So that was his all of that leading up to there was his origin story.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate this costume. I don't know, man. I don't like it at all.
Note to self, don't get a Spider-Man.
Not this one anyway.
So scratch that off the Christmas list.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Decent accessories though. If it can support his weight and pose like this, then cool. I don't think it can. Not many of them can.
The one thing I worry about when it comes to model kits is if some of it's going to be hollow. Right? If it's too hollow, then is it going to be able to pose well? It's going to fall down easily. So, but I mean, judging from these pictures here, it looks pretty good in terms of posability.
I think the model kits have made leaps and bounds over the years. Like I've had some in the past where I'm like, I don't want to touch this because its leg falls off. But now they're basically action figures it's IKEA action figures. They make you build the action figures and the quality is still decent. It's just the paint that gets the short end of the stick. But if they're not import prices, like I don't want to pay more for a model kit. Make it cheaper because I have to do the legwork.
Yeah, if you got to paint the whole thing, you got to give it a cheaper price point. Otherwise, why would I want to buy it?
They know that model kits are selling points, and they know no one else are making these figures, so they might be able to get away with that. Like those Mega Man kits aren't cheap; like they're $100.
Ooh, $100 to do your own figure. Oh God. Oh.
So yeah, that's why I'm always like, do I want this? No. People are like, I'm surprised you didn't get that. I'm like, I don't need it, and I don't want to pay $100 for a figure I already have that I have to assemble myself. So here's the kick in your pills. So last week we were like, I saw this Flash.
That was a double dragon kick to the pills.
And I didn't want to break it to you. I'm like, this is 100% be the movie Flash.
But the minute you said it to me, I'm like, yeah, you were right, because it all came back to me.
Yeah.
You came back to me, the disappointment that I will have.
You forgot the movie existed. So that was that wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I know. I just hate the texturing on this.
Figure Arts always overdoes it with tech.
It's just way too much.
2099 texturing is insane, but I like it.
He looks like he has some kind of blood disease growing on him. Like it's like Carnage on him all of a sudden.
They should have brightened those panel lines up a little bit more. I know it's an effect when he's running that they turn yellow, but here he looks. You know when you rub your hand over suede and it looks like different textures all over different spots? Like it looks darker in some areas, so you're not getting this?
No.
Do you have any of the Justice
One,
League?
I don't like him as a human being. Two, I don't care for this Flash.
What did you give the movie, a 7?
No.
What did you give it? Like a 6? What did you give it?
I think it was like a 6.
Okay. I couldn't remember. I know you.
And it wasn't because of him either.
I didn't know if you.
He was the character he plays is all right. Nothing crazy.
You just don't like the universe.
I didn't like the story either. The story wasn't that great. I didn't like the Speed Force design. I thought that was a joke. At first, I'm like, what am I watching? And then I'm like, oh, it's the Speed Force. This is what they thought this is Speed Force looks like. Of all the comic books they have access to, they thought this was the best course of action.
I didn't mind that, but they made it look like 90s 3D animation, where it just looked
it looked really bad.
Looked like a PS2 cutscene. Like we did that on purpose because of how warped it looks into him when he's moving that fast. Like, oh, well, you did yourself a disservice. So I'm still waiting for Mafex to do a comic book style version. I know so far they've been focusing on Batman and Superman throughout a Wonder Woman.
Well, I know they're doing the comic storylines, right?
Yeah, like Death and Returns of Superman, Hush.
Yeah.
So
I think that's their what do you call it, licensing to do it comic based.
That's so annoying. Pick a comic of Flash in it.
They can't. They don't have the rights. How can they
pick a comic with Green Lantern guest appearance?
Our boy Todd has the rights. And look how great he's doing. Sorry, Pac.
He's pumping them out.
Pac really wants to have a debate over it. There's no debate. I'll just pull out some of the trash.
Don't waste your breath. It's a rock in a hard place. Don't waste your breath, Pac. He gets into that running pose he does. So that's pretty.
That is quite comical.
Yeah.
Are you getting this?
You're a big no. Look. So
you love this figure. Don't even lie.
I like his little pinner lightning bolts.
You probably will say this is trash and that one's
no. I was gonna compare. I was gonna say like look at those lightning effects, and then look at these lightning effects.
Put them side by side. Oh man,
like the Yamaguchi ones make it possible. Put that back up again.
Oh,
you can angle the lightning bolt so when he's running, they go in the direction still, like they're supposed to. This one, his arms are moving backwards, but the lightning bolts are pointing towards the sky. The one on the left-hand side is going up. The one on the right's going down. Like it doesn't look good.
It's fine,
It's not fine. Don't use my cast phrase against me. Here's your boy.
Oh baby. Mwah.
All right, you describe these. Why are you excited? Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on here.
I had these listed 2 years ago. Are you excited? I wanted Jinx to go with Storm Shadow. Dreadnoks, I want the whole gang. There's a whole bunch of them. Oh, yes. My only thing is I want the bikes. Give me the bike.
They'll give you the bikes.
They will. I know. Oh, yes. 100% all in. Next. Go to the next flight. Come on.
I'm getting Jinx. I'm sorry. I'm in minor here. And then we got Night Creeper. And Torch.
Dreadnought again. They're really going full force on the Dreadnoughts now. I love it.
100%. You're 100% all
100%. 100%. Oh yeah, my boy Doc. Come on, Doc. And then we've got the Tiger Force. This is just
recolors.
Yeah, I'll get them because they got some really. See, this is the stuff I love about GI Joe. The accessories are awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. Love it. All in. Yeah, highly articulated agrees with me. All in, baby. I've already pre-ordered this one.
Yeah, him. I was like, didn't we see him already?
Yeah, I think this is the first time they put it in a box. Maybe.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Before they were just teasers.
Yeah, this looks awesome. 100% in. I gotta buy 2 of them.
Are you?
Well, there's 2 head sculpts there. Look.
Yeah, that makes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Gotta do it.
I'm getting Jinx.
You're not getting anybody else, just Jinx?
Just
mine Jinx. Will have that ninja mask face on at all times.
Yeah.
I do not care about this. Could be fodderhead for something.
If at the very least, I will take the bandana off of Elektra or one of my other figures and put it on her. So if I want her hair exposed, but I don't even care about that, like
yeah, this looks awesome. You're not going to get Night Creeper?
I don't know. It's one of those things where I see them in person and I want them, despite not knowing much about them. But they just look big.
The line is just so crazy. It's just so many crazy characters, over the top characters. With like this guy had, look at the flame that he has. Like all he's going to do is just flame torch everybody. the Dreadnoks, right? Torch.
He looks fun. He looks fun.
Yeah, he looks so fun. This is what I love. I love these type of characters. It's awesome. What else we got?
Let's see here. Oh, HasLab.
Okay,
you go into this one. I feel like...
Okay. So I tuned in because it's a HasLab. I'm saying, what are they going to be cooking up? And then they have this on, and I got excited because I actually had this figure. I had the Ultra Magnus that combined the two. I had both of them, right? And I'm like, okay, what are they doing different here than that what we already seen? Not much.
What's it at now? It's at 7,289 backers.
Look at my biggest issue with this is the price. $249. Are you kidding me? This is $199 max. I don't care. You've already had this in the chamber. You already had the design. This is not revolutionary. This is not changing anything. Well, oh wow, you have a fire station type of battles thing. I don't care.
Really? I don't know. I couldn't read you.
I'm pissed off at the price.
If it was cheaper, would you've gotten it, or you feel like they're
like I said, $199 is the max I'm going to pay for this thing.
But like, do you feel like this is a good figure in general? Like, is it worth?
Ultra Magnus looks goofy.
Okay.
Optimus Prime looks fine. I like the Optimus Prime figure. I've never cared about the Ultra Magnus one, but when obviously you combine the two, I bought the two because of the combination, right?
What did he say here? Titan class retail release are $200. I don't really understand why this is a HasLab, not a.
Thank you.
I thought it was going to be Primus, to be honest. I thought HasLab.
I'm actually surprised it went this route. Like, honestly, this is something the Transformer fans have already had. So this is not unique. It's not different. It's same old, just shined up nicely and given a higher price point. That's a pass for me. I'm not buying this.
Okay. I mean, you do have a lot of Transformers anyway.
I mean, like I said, this Optimus Prime is awesome and I love it, but not at that price.
Yeah.
Not at that price. No. And it's not like I, can't really go get this thing. I have to draw a line. I'm just really trying to be very selective on things I pay for, and $249 for this, something that already came out over a decade ago. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he looks so goofy.
They do things like this, and then they say it's trying to keep the retro, authentic feel.
It's from the RID line, obviously, right? But yeah, Ultra Magnus looks ridiculous.
Yeah. So a pass for you.
Yeah, pass for me. Are you?
Oh no, I don't. I barely follow Transformers as it is, and when it comes to characters, I'm very.
Anybody in the chat gonna get this one? Because if you are, I like to hear your reason. I mean,
or what would you have preferred that be the HasLab? Anyone? Like for me, I wanted Primus.
Yeah,
I saw that third party Primus. Like, oh sweet,
yeah. But like I said, if they had it $199, there was a chance I will probably pull the trigger.
That's still too much, but that's how much HasLabs go for. Like, they're not going to do like a $50
I'm just looking at it
right?
from today's price point. Yeah. I'm going $199 is the sweet spot. I think they would have would have already gotten what do you call it? They've already would have had full the what's it called, the sale of it, reached their goal if they did. I think $199. You would have had it already done. That extra $50 matters to a lot of people.
I think, but people always hover at the last day. Like what did Highly Articulated say?
Yeah, that's true.
It'll easily hit 10K based on my HasLab track. Yeah, it's already at what, 7,000 something. I said.
No, what I mean, like if it was at $199, it would have already done it by now.
Yeah,
like it would have hit this goal for sure. That's a shame, but hey. Money back in my pocket again.
True. What else is going on here? Oh, and then these accessories.
These are so weak sauce here.
You don't like the Matrix blade?
Well, come on. The blade's fine, but we've already get this blade from third parties as well. This is such... I don't need this stupid stand. What, are you telling me that the figure can't stand by itself now?
Are you sure?
Why?
Oh, I have no idea. It's just something you need to consider.
Are you showing me something?
No, that's
the
it.
way you're saying it was like, what?
I had nothing to add. I have nothing else to add.
I'm like, wait, did I miss something?
Yeah, it's like keeping you on your toes. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, the blade's fine, but I could have bought this blade somewhere. No, sure, it's a throw-in. I don't mind that, but the stands, come on, really? And how come there's only two? It shouldn't be a third one?
Third what?
Tier?
Stands? Oh, tier. 10K back. Needed to fund. Oh, 13K back. They're gonna do a sleeper tier.
They're gonna wait to see if they need to cross the line or not, right?
Yeah, they've been
maybe throw it a week from now.
Yeah.
To really get it over the hurdle.
Oh, I forgot to ask you about this last week. So you weren't really a GT guy, right?
Wait,
we're done with Transformers.
Oh, hold on. I want to. Un momento.
I'm tired of this guy.
Un momento, please. If they add another character, like another Transformer with this guy, then there's a chance I'll pick it up. But that character has to be worth $35 to $40.
Okay.
Has to be.
All right.
Then I'll think about it. So I'll leave the door open there.
All right.
All right, now we're done with that. Now you can go on to something else.
Okay, so you're a Dragon Ball guy.
You're a Dragon Ball guy too.
Not as intense as you.
I'm not intense.
No, I don't mean intense.
I get intense when I see nonsense.
I don't mean intense like in a bad way.
Okay.
I mean like you're.
I'm not a massive fanboy either. I don't know every.
No, but you're a completionist with the figures, and that's okay because like
if I can get them, yes.
Yeah. Did you watch GT or did you not care about GT?
I did watch GT. Yeah.
Okay, because I did see the Dragon Stars had Super Baby 2, and I was
curious. Is that a rapper?
That's Vegeta's rap name. So Figure Arts didn't do him yet. Would you ever settle for a Dragon Stars if it's a character you love, or would you just wait for Bandai to do it?
I will not buy a Dragon Star figure ever.
Ever? Okay.
Ever.
Not up your alley?
I do not care for this. I bought them for... Who did I buy it for? I bought it for somebody. And I gave it to them because they were looking for it or something. I can't remember. Anyways, I bought a couple and I checked it out. And I said, here you go. You can have this. I don't want to touch this ever again. No, thank you.
Ryan, I know you're a GT guy, or you like it more than Super at least. Would you buy him? Do you care about him? He is
there you go. See,
an interesting character. Dragon Stars are past. I bought Dragon Stars Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So it sounds like people just buy them when they have to fill in a gap of characters they don't think they'll ever get.
They will. They will get them.
Yeah, it's just
it might not be for the next 4 or 5 years, but they'll get them.
Yeah.
SH Figures is not letting that license go.
No, that's their bread and butter.
They will pump that out every year just to keep that license.
He does look cool, though.
I bought Dragon Stars SS4. I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, it does again, it's like fills in the gap.
I find it funny that he'll buy that, but complain about Super 7's articulation.
But these are like, what, $10-15? So, like, it's not like he broke the bank.
Well, it clears that $15 too.
Yeah, at that point, like Big Bad Toy Store, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Then you were looking at Toy News International, Toy Force
International. Ryan definitely said he's gonna buy it.
You were looking. You're a Looney Tunes guy because these stood out to you.
What's up, Doc? I just thought they looked. I thought that for fans of Looney Tunes, they would probably like this. They look cute, right?
Good desk buddies, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned the Lilo and Stitch. So,
is there a female Lilo that I know about? Like, did he change genders?
So he's experiment 626. So that means there's
because I've never watched
other previous. You never watched it, yeah? There's 625 versions of him. He's just the perfected one.
625,
yeah.
Like it's a species.
Yeah, he's a genetic experiment. So they made 625. So she's I don't know what number she is. 58, I guess.
Okay.
So after a while, the show was Pokemon. Like, so they had the movie, they had the movie, and then the show is like, we're gonna make a TV show, and we're gonna see what happened to this other 625 Stitches out there, and they all had different powers and stuff. So yeah, they were smart with that. They knew what they were doing.
You sure about that, bud? You sure about that?
So, pass for me. I don't need this.
Ryan says Dragon Stars won't snap in your hands.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure you're accurate on that one.
There's nothing to snap. But no, that the baby looks good.
That baby.
They're good children's toys for, I don't know, or like gap fillers.
And then we have the other one, the Bandai.
The Rebel Tech Stitch.
So, no. In the main what kind of page, we had the other.
Let's see what you're talking about here. So we had Joe's.
Right
Godzilla.
There. No, go down one more.
Mazinger.
Yeah. Mazinger.
I never got into the show. But Soul of Chogokin always does
Soul Chogokin. Yeah, say it right.
Always does good stuff.
Yeah, this looks crazy.
Did you watch Mazinger and Mazinger Z?
Mazinger Z. A while back. I forgot about it. Look at that.
Good old classic anime.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff right here.
What was the one you're talking about? Gundam Seed, you said you stopped at. For Gundam.
Yeah. That was the last hurrah of Gundam.
Anything on your radar? Anything you want to yell about? You already yelled about He-Man.
I was very passionate. That's all it was.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else is out there to talk about?
Whatever, we'll save it.
Oh, I got my notification for Mythic Legion's Magic line.
Oh, did you?
Yes, my wizard and its effects. I think I bought like 3 or 4 of the characters from that line. So Mythic Legion is on the way.
Yeah.
So now I have the space, I have the magic, and next is the the Norris?
Yeah.
The Valhalla. I don't know what it's called. They have like the weirdest names in the world. I can't even pronounce 90% of the characters' names.
As long as they look cool.
They look great, yeah. Like they're expensive, but not too expensive.
Yeah.
They're do what they're supposed to. Well done. So well done. They're just beautiful characters from so many of the lores that they make. Packs. Yeah, see, this is what I mean here. It's like 6 X's, 3 U's, throw in a vowel here and there. That's what it is. This is the short nickname for that character, probably. Yeah, there, Poxus. Yes. Yeah, Necro minus blah blah blah. Yeah.
So you focused more on cosmic. Will you be continuing the line fully?
No.
Or are you done?
I'm done. It's a one. Okay. I just wanted to get some cosmic characters in my background in my collection. They look great. Unless something really blows me out of the water, I think I'm going to stay away from all Mythic Legion's space stuff. Okay. I have quite a few of them here, and I'm happy with them. They look awesome. So,
all right.
I mean, I don't know what else to say. They're great
that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, there's no reason to go all out if you don't need to.
See, the other thing that I have is I don't want to buy too many figures from a line that I know nothing about.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind dabbing here and there my toe into some of these stuff, and I'm happy with what I have. But the minute when, like I get like 40 of them and I'm like, do I even know these characters or anything about them?
What's your name again?
Yeah, like who is this character again? I got to go look it up online. Then it's just like, well, why are you doing this then? Right? So, yeah, I mean, can't wait for the Wizard line. They look cool. I'll check it out. A lot of people are going to be excited. Huge fan base, by the way. Huge fan base for Mythic Legions.
Good. They earned it. And they do good quality. So
100%. Yeah. Quality's great. The imagination is fantastic too. The people that sit there and come up with this stuff is crazy. So kudos to them. Anything else you want to add today?
No, I think we've covered most of it. Anything else we'll save for next week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the 4 Horsemen.
Yeah. There you go. The 4 Horsemen. This is awesome. I love it to see people going crazy about the stuff that they're coming out. It's fun. It's fun. All right. I guess we'll end it for today.
Sounds good.
And next week we'll come back with you heavily watching the He-Man show.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna go watch He-Man now.
And then Mr. and Mrs. Smith, definitely watch it with the missus.
Yeah.
I think you'll enjoy it. Get a little bit patient with it. There's some good moments in there.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So thank you everybody for watching our show. Appreciate all of you guys. If you're new here, hit the like and subscribe button. And everybody that does watch our show, hit the like. It really helps get the word out there. Appreciate all of you guys. So wherever you're on the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night. Ciao.